Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin. Filming this in my storage unit tonight, and tonight being Thursday night, I was at my local comic book shop yesterday on Wednesday picking up my weekly order. Unfortunately, my local didn't get this week's shipments in until today. So I'm going to be showing off some modern comics, but they're actually last week's comics. And it's not all bad news though, because I am going to end this video on a big Marvel key, like a big key. And this is one that I've been saving up for a while. Fans of the channel know that I've spoken about at the end of last year. I befriended a local guy who was he's an older gentleman, and he's selling his books, and he has some big keys. And I went through the list of what he had, and there was a lot to get. I could have gone silly and bought everything, but I thought I'm going to be a little bit smarter, and I'm just going to concentrate on the big key issues that I want. Um, so this is the first of the big keys. Well, actually, it's the third, because I bought two Batman books from him previously, but this is like one of the big keys. And once I get to it, you'll see what I'm talking about. But anyhow, I'm going to show off some books. I think there's like 8 books, and the first one is Avengers Twilight Issue 1 by Chip Zdarsky and Daniel Acuna, with an Alex Ross cover. And when I saw the solicitation for this, the Alex Ross cover was what sold it to me. It also reminded me of a Kurt Busiek story in the 90s called Avengers: The Last Story. It was a 2-issue series centered around Hank Pym, where all the Avengers had died, and he was having a last hurrah. So I thought, yeah, that sounds familiar to this. So I was interested in picking this up, and I thought I had it on my order, but my local comic shop didn't. Thankfully, they still had issue 1 available, because they had issue 2 on the shelves, and I picked this up because it's just a beautiful cover. But yeah, I went up to the counter and I said, "Oh, I thought I had this on my order," and thankfully they were able to say, "Yep, cool. We'll put the rest of the book on your order." So I haven't actually read these 2 yet. I wanted to do the video before I did any reading, but I've heard that there's some speculation around this series, and I think there's some an introduction of a new character or a female version of a character. I don't exactly know. If you know, put down the comments down below, because I'm very interested to know exactly what I'm getting into. But the next book I've got for you is Batman Superman World's Finest Annual for 2024. And look, beautiful Dan Mora cover. Dan can do no wrong in my mind. He It feels very quickly like he has become this generation's go-to artist for Batman, and especially Superman. So when I was a teenager, for me it was Dan Jurgens. He drew Superman how I envisioned Superman to be, and for Batman it was Norm Brayfogle. So those two guys were my go-to artists. I think if there's any young guys or girls reading DC comics at the moment, and they're visual guys or visual girls, Dan Mora is their go-to. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that. The next one I have for you is issue 8 of Incredible Hulk. Very dark, very moody, very much centered around the horrific nature of the Hulk. It's been quite interesting. Let's just say quite interesting. And it's got the Ghost Rider in it, or a version of the Ghost Rider. So, yeah, I'm still plugging along, still enjoying this. It's the Hulk fighting monsters and knowing that he is a monster himself. That's what I like. Now, disappointed with this, I have to say. Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, Gang War, Issue 2. Just another example of especially a writer who has no real idea about Shang-Chi. you know, did they even read the Master of Kung Fu series? I highly doubt it. They may have watched the movie. They may have read a few of the recent miniseries, which has been just pointless. Because yeah, the first issue of this was, it was just nah, it was completely off the mark for me. So picked this up because it was on my order, but as you can tell from my demeanor, I think this is going to the bottom of the pile, unfortunately. Now, a series I have been having fun with is Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099, by Joe Orlando. And yeah, wow, lots and lots of fun. So they every issue. Sorry, so this is issue 5, and every issue has been a horror character. So you've had Werewolf by Night, you've had Dracula, you've had Terror Inc. I'm sure there's someone else who I'm missing out on, and it's going to kick me. Damn, I cannot remember who. Oh boy. Blade. Blade was in it. Blade 2099. And here is Man Thing 2099. So, ding, ding, ding. Man Thing, I have to mention Brandon of Mon Comics. Brandon, I know you're a big Man Thing fan. Track this issue down, mate. I think you're going to enjoy it. I haven't read it yet, but if the last 4 issues have been anything to go by, this is going to be a fun read, and it's going to be at the top of my pile. And while I got you, go to Brandon's channel, so MON Comics. Wow, he just did a video today. I saw it today. He has gotten a big grail, and oh man, lucky boy. Oh god, more power to you, Brandon. I am rapt that you got that key. So yeah, check out his channel. Great stuff. Now, the next issue I'm going to show off is Power Girl Uncovered. I do not remember ordering this, and I opened it up when I got home. I took it out of the packaging, and my son, my younger son, said, "What is that?" Yeah, it is. It's not a story. It's just all the covers of Power Girl, and some really lovely artwork. And yeah, like I know I've got this issue. Somewhere in here is that issue, and I think I even had this issue. But I wanted to get the covers because I wanted to check it out. So there we are, Power Girl Uncovered. Now the last issue for the modern books I'm going to show off is issue 42 of Wolverine. It's part 2 of the Sabretooth War, and supposedly it's the most deadliest, most bloodiest Wolverine story that's ever been. And no spoilers, something happened in issue 41, which I've been wanting to see for a long time. It was pretty bloody. So yeah, this should be an interesting read. I am also going to be getting this. I've pre-ordered this because I am a fan of Weapon X from the Age of Apocalypse. Excuse me. And I am also a fan of Old Man Logan. I've recently been reading Bendis's run, and more importantly, Jeff Lemire's run. And I've been very impressed with Old Man Logan. So, yeah, Weapon X-Men, we'll see what it's like. But here we are, issue 42 of Wolverine. Now, the big key issue. And Brendan, this is not to upstage you because your key was very good, and I do not have that one. One day, maybe. But I'll bring it up, just like I do all the keys. Here we are. It arrived today. Here we are. Yes. This is it. Fantastic Four issue 52, the first appearance of the Black Panther, T'Challa, Wakanda. Woo! Yes. Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, pure gold. I have taken it out and had a look at it. This is the bag it came in, but my new friend who I buy these books from, he did not have a backing board, so I put a backing board in there. It has some spine stress. It's a bit, edgy around the edges, a bit edgy. But there is something here in the moon, like a little dot of something. I don't know if it's a biro or just a little bit of ink. I don't know what it is, but I do not mind. I got a facsimile edition from like 2011, and I put it up on my Instagram account page. So if you want to go check that out, my Instagram account is Hannibal King 2099. But I put up the facsimile, and I thought, let's have a bit of fun. Let's see if I can trick anyone in thinking that I have the original. And it didn't take too long. Someone saw it, sent me a message saying they wanted to buy it, and I was like, okay, well, let's have a bit of fun. Let's see how much he's wanting to purchase it for. And the prices just went up and up. And before too long, within like 10 minutes, I said, no, I can't do this to you, mate. This is a facsimile edition. It's not the original. I hope you do find it, because you're obviously eager for it. But it was a bit of fun, a bit of cheeky fun for about 10 minutes. But that was some time ago, and now I do have the original. But no, I'm not going to sell it. Now, what I'm going to be doing, I'll just put this down for the moment very carefully. What I'm going to be doing this year is, there's now about 8 issues, maybe even less. I have to double check my listing. I'm going to be saving up to get some big keys, and so there's a lot of it's Marvel and DC keys, and there's a massive Marvel key that I could save up, but it's going to take me about 2 months to save up for it, or I could save up for 2 months and then buy like 4 or 5 other smaller books, and they are vastly smaller than this big key. So I'm going to put this to you guys. Should I save up for 2 months and buy this huge Marvel key? Like, yeah, once you see it, you'll go, whoa, holy crap, that's a big one. Or should I save up for the 2 months and then buy 4 issues and then have to start all over again, and not get the big Marvel key for another 4 months? What should I do? Should I buy the smaller keys, or should I buy the big key? I'm erring on the side of buying the bigger key, because I want to kind of test myself to see if I can be good with the finances this year, and actually dedicate my train my brain to be good. But yeah, here we are again. Fantastic Four issue 52. Very happy, very happy to have this in my collection. It's not something I thought I would ever own, but then when I met this guy and I realized he had it, I jumped on it. I thought, here's my chance, because yeah, you don't see them in the wild out here in Australia. It's just rare as hen's teeth, and I am very happy. And I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you wish to. I very much appreciate it. Thanks again, and I will catch you at the next one. Bye, guys.